Red Paint, a children's book authored by dari. Today was a day full of laughter and happiness. Pari turned 9 years old, and today was her birthday. Balloons floated like tiny moons around the room, and her friends filled the house with giggles and laughter. The smell of her mom's fresh-baked cake drifted through the air. Pari's heart bubbled with joy as her family came to see her, and they gathered around her. When it was time for presents, Pari tore the wrapping papers carefully, one by one, with her eyes wide with wonder. In one of the gifts lay a shining wooden box with a collection of the finest paints she had ever seen. There were colors like magic: emerald green, ocean blue, golden yellow, and a red so bright it looked like it could set the sky on fire. Pari's cousin, Jamshed, lived nearby. He was gentle and quiet. He loved to draw, but he only had a few old pencils. No paints, no colors, just dreams on white paper. That afternoon, Jamshed came to celebrate. He watched silently as Pari mixed her paints and brushed a beautiful butterfly across her canvas. When Jamshed's eyes lingered on the new paint box, Pari suddenly closed the lid. She wasn't sure why, but something inside her whispered to hide it. Later, when she opened her paint box again, her heart sank. The red paint was gone. The fiery red color she loved the most had disappeared. Pari was furious. Her face turned red like the missing paint. "Jamshed," she shouted, "you took it, didn't you? You wanted my new paint." Jamshed's eyes widened in surprise. His lips trembled, and he started to cry. Jamshed said quietly, "I didn't take your paint. I simply came to give you your gift." From his pocket he pulled out a paper with a drawing of Pari, drawn only in pencil. It was soft and careful, full of love and light, even without color. When everyone had gone home, Pari's mother found something under the table. "Look what I found," she said, holding up the tube of red paint. She gave the red paint to Pari. Pari's cheeks burned. She felt a heavy stone of shame in her chest. Jamshed hadn't taken anything. She had hurt him for no reason. The next morning, Pari called Jamshed. "Please come over," she said. When he arrived, she smiled and pointed to the easel. "Let's paint something together." Jamshed's eyes brightened like stars. Pari and Jamshed decided to paint a pomegranate tree, with leaves as green as spring and fruits as red as fire. Together they mixed colors and dabbed brushes. Slowly they filled the canvas with colors until the tree seemed to come to life. By the time they finished, the tree looked amazing, with its red fruit glowing like tiny hearts among the branches. The cousins gave each other a high five, with hands covered in paint. They enjoyed their masterpiece with faces glowing with joy. Pari looked at Jamshed and smiled softly. "You know," she said, "colors are happier when they're shared." Jamshed nodded. "And hearts, too." From that day on, Pari shared her paint supplies with every friend that wished to create something kind and beautiful. The end.